Wow. Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Shroder High School's class of 2021 graduation. At this time, where's my seater? Y'all do y'all thing. Who's seated? At this time, we'd like to have Ms. Soraya Lackey, class of 2021, Vice President, will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may all be seated.
At this time, our welcome will be given by the class of 2021 President, Ms. Taylor Bruner.
Good evening, my name is Taylor Bruner and I am the Senior Class President. I would like to welcome our honored guests to the commitment ceremonies for Shroder High School, Class of 2021. It is time for Class of 2021 to realize that as high school comes to an end, a new chapter in our lives is just beginning. And today is the first day of the rest of our lives. To our parents, family, friends, teachers, and administrators, we thank you for your support. You have been instrumental in our success. We truly could not have done it without you. At this time, I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Larry J. Williams.
Well, excellent job, Taylor. Thank you very much for that introduction. At this time, I would like to introduce our honored guests on the stage. We have our assistant principal, Ms. Charlene Cleveland, Cincinnati Public Schools Board President, Ms. Carolyn Jones, the Director of Human Resources, Mr. Paul McDowell, our high school lead guidance counselor, Dr. Audley Smith, senior team leader, Ms. Martha Etler, senior class advisor, Ms. Cora Garcia, senior transition coordinator, Mr. Patrick Lawrence, English department chair, Ms. Charity McFerrin, lead secretary, Ms. Angela Johnson, class of 2021 valedictorian, Ms. Bathia Moore. Class of 2021 salutatorian, Ms. Layla Ndiaye. Class of 2021 president, Ms. Taylor Bruner. Class of 2021 vice president, Ms. Soraya Lackey. So I'll start us off just with a few words. So earlier today, sharing this with the students that normally I really don't come up with what I'm going to share with you all until maybe that day, maybe within an hour, or within a few minutes. So it gives me an opportunity to think about you all, think about what we went through, and think about what you're going to do in the future. So I was probably pretty much one of the people out of here. And so I ran into this lady in the back, and she said, "Oh, there were some powerful words that you said on safety." And I hadn't said anything on safety unless I read something in Dr. Smith's part when I was going over his part on safety. But one of the things that I do know is that staying safe is paramount to what we do. So I'd like to share these words with you, and I'd like to put them in the universe, and hopefully that they will positively impact each one of us tonight. So when you look at staying safe, I was thinking of the S as surviving. So each one of us and each one of you, you survived the current situation that we were going through. Who would have ever thought the last March when we left out of that building that we would not come back for almost an entire year? During that time, we may have lost people and had many challenges. During that time, some of our friends or family members may have lost themselves, in which we've all seen. We've lost loved ones, and we've also, sometimes we lose our way. So then when I thought about it, who would have ever thought that you couldn't find toilet paper, paper towels, and water? It seemed like that was like the commodity during the time that we were trying to survive. So however, on this day, that each one of you, you have found your way to the place that you are now, and you're getting ready to start a new phase in the journey of your lives. Knowing that you survived the last 14 months will give you an opportunity to survive any challenge that comes your way. The next, I looked at the A for actively participating in your own success. So as we think back what we've done the last few months as far as getting you to participate virtually on a day-to-day basis for up to 3 hours a day, it's hard to stay focused for even an adult. And after talking with many of you shared, Mr. Williams, I could not stay focused. And I do understand that. I was the same way. Most of us in here spend a lot of time doing what we need to do, work, and then we watch TV, stayed up all night, and then you have to jump up and get on that meeting at the last minute. I've heard all about people laying in bed in the class, and so we had to change some of those things to make sure that we were able to focus the right way. So active, say engaging or readily engaging energetically in a pursuit. And so as I thought about that, as each one of you go on either to college, we have some entrepreneurs sitting out there, we have some folks that may go on to the military, and we may have some folks that go on to the workforce. No matter what happens, you're going to have to actively participate in those next phases of your journey. And so in order to be successful, you will have to stay focused, and you must stay focused. So one of the things that I thought about through the days and the nights and even into the weeks, staying focused is something that we must do. 3 hours, more hours. But one of the things that staying focused will do, it will help you as you mature. The process of being mature, you emerge into an individual, you pick up different behaviors and characteristics that are going to help you be successful throughout this journey. The final part of that E in safe, is that you need education. Most of you all figured that out, I think, in the last month. We had to pull people, we had to threaten people, but most of all, we encourage you to do what you needed to do to get to this point in your education. Education rarely comes to an end. You will endure and you will continue to receive education throughout your life. Striving to achieve a goal, we will be able to do what we need to do when we desire to do something. Education, or as we know it in Paidean world, lifelong learning. Lifelong learning. Each one of us sitting here, each one of us sitting in the stands, we're always learning something. So when you go to college, you graduate, you go to the military, you're an entrepreneur, there's some other phase of learning that you're going to have to do to get a certification or to get something in your life. So to cap this off, staying safe, you survive, you will continue to survive. Actively participate in your part of your journey to be successful. Be focused. Be focused on whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. And lastly, continue to seek education. Staying safe should become a way of life. I think we learned that over the last few days. Those are the words that I have to share with you. I hope that you continue to stay safe. I hope you continue to memorize surviving, actively participating in your own success, making sure that you're focused on everything that you do, and seek that education because it's something that we all need. So thank you very much for listening to those words. Thank you. So at this time, we will have our student recognition for those students who are in the top 10% of the graduating class. Ms. Edler, would you do the honors, please? Thank you.
The following students are the top 10% of the class of 2021. When I call your name, please stand. Kayla Igodataye. Bethia Moore. Layla Indiai. Sakna Thiam. Soraya Lackey. Micah Sanders. Daniel Collins. Taylor Godfrey. Curtis Underwood. Ariana Williams Sadler. Trevion Tyler. Marcus Brown. Alan Evans. Thank you. You may be seated. Dr. Smith will now introduce our class of 2021 salutatorian.
Good evening, everyone. This year, I have the pleasure of introducing the salutatorian for the Shroder High School class of 2021, Layla Indiai. Layla is the daughter of Brenda and Musa Indiai. Layla has excelled in the classroom for the past 4 years. She is a humble, conscious, and intelligent with an eagerness to learn and to succeed in all of her academic and social endeavors. Her teachers have agreed that Layla's passion for learning is one of her greatest strengths. Her willingness to extend herself has been commendable. She has been enrolled in a very rigorous curriculum that includes honors, advanced placement, and college credit plus classes since the 9th grade. As a result of her hard work, she has scored a 3 on the Advanced Placement English Language exam, earning college credit. As a participant in the College Credit Plus program this year, she has gained 6 hours of college credit. Layla has received a full tuition scholarship from Miami University, and she plans to attend Miami in the fall. With her enthusiasm to embrace knowledge and her ability to seek resolution, there is no doubt she will not only succeed in college, but in life. I'm honored to introduce to you the 2021 class salutatorian, Layla India.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Shroder High School graduation for the class of 2021. I want to congratulate my classmates on completing this very challenging year. This year has not been easy on all of us, but we made it, and I want to welcome us to the next steps in the world. Shroder has held somewhat of a special place for me. Starting in the 8th grade, I didn't know anybody, but I am now proud of the friends that I made for the past 5 years. They have helped me not only grow as a person, but as a student as well. I want to take this time to thank my parents, my mother, who is my #1 cheerleader, and my father, and it's not easy being the math teacher's daughter, but watching my father work and help all of the students, I admired for what he's done in the past 4 years. I want to give this time to thank every single teacher, from Ms. Edler to Ms. Garcia, and to Dr. Smith for having our backs to make sure we could graduate on this stage on this very night. I want to take this moment to take away that as we go into the real world, we shouldn't be afraid to go into our comfort zone. If you're afraid to do something, just know that sometimes it's okay to be afraid. Now I finally want to thank and congratulate the senior class for making it through this year. And wherever you go and whatever you do, tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your life. Thank you. Now can I turn the mic to Dr. Smith?
Next, I have the honor to introduce to you the valedictorian. And the valedictorian, but I'm sorry. Next, I have the honor to introduce you the valedictorian, Bethany Moore. She is the daughter of Brandy and Walter Moore. As a valedictorian, she has the highest grade point average over the mandatory 8 semesters in the class of 2021. She has demonstrated a commitment to excel both in her academic and social activities. Her activities include varsity softball, Shroder academic team, and the school social club. To excel in these undertakings, she has balanced a demanding college preparatory curriculum and extracurricular opportunities with excellent time management and organizational skills. She has constantly strived for excellence in all of her endeavors. Her teachers and mentors state that Bethia has always provided a positive energy to her classroom and the organizations. In the classroom, she displays a strong sense of purpose. Her teachers shared that she is highly motivated towards academic excellence, and she is constantly giving maximum effort in her classes. Each year, I have observed that individual develop emotionally and academically as a person and as a student. From my conversations with her, I've heard the passion and determination to excel in the classroom and to exceed in life. The next step in her journey will be at the University of Cincinnati. And she has been accepted into the prestigious College of Design, Art, Architecture and Planning, commonly known as the DAP program. She plans to major in graphic design. I take great pleasure in presenting to you our valedictorian, Bethia Moore.
All right, give me a second. Thank you, Dr. Smith, and thank you to the students, teachers, parents, and staff who made these 4 years amazing. You know, I never really believed my teachers when they said we would finish high school just like that. From the food fights to the constant races to see who were the best athletes, these 4 years have been quite a journey. Remember the pep rallies, how loud and wild they were? Everyone was cheering on their favorite athletes, the tug of wars, the dance team. The best part of the rallies were seeing the teachers getting pies thrown at them. Or back in middle school, when we got to go on field trips to colleges and experience the atmosphere for ourselves. Now, look at us. Most of us will be going to college soon or trade school. Some are going to the military to serve. Some are even taking a gap year. But we're all heading down our respective paths. No longer children coming into adulthood and experiencing the world for ourselves. So because of these memories, we are able to remember how close we are as a group, even now when we are far away. I'm proud that we all had the strength to keep on pushing, despite knowing how tough everything has been because of the pandemic. I'm proud of the teachers, students, and everyone else that made it possible for us to stand here today. So, class of 2021, congratulations, my compadres, and let's continue to move forward.
Thank you, Bethia. That was awesome. Give her another hand, please. All right. At this time, I would like to offer our board president, Ms. Carolyn Jones, an opportunity to share some words with us. Ms. Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Good evening, class of 2021. Y'all look good. Y'all look good. Honored guests, Shroder administration and staff, I am honored to be here this evening to share in the joy of this evening's graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Cincinnati Public Schools Board of Education, I bring greetings and congratulations for achieving one of the greatest milestones in your life, your high school graduation. In addition to my role as a board member, I admit to being somewhat biased in my desire to be here with Shroder this evening. And I say that because I've always had an affinity for Shroder through a number of years. And I congratulate all of the graduates of Cincinnati Public Schools, and I'm not going to slight them. But my affinity for Shroder runs deep, and I'm going to tell you why. My son-in-law graduated from here, and I have many, many, many young relatives, cousins, and all of that who have graduated from Shroder over the years. So when it comes time to plan for the graduations, I always sign up for Shroder. But the thing that I wanted to say, and I didn't tell this person that I was going to do this, so he might be mad at me, but I do have a cousin who's graduating with you, and I want him to know that I'm very proud of him. And if it's okay, can I just say his name? Gabe, congratulations. Now, I heard a family over there screaming for their love, for their kid. That's family. Curtis Underwood. All right. I haven't, Curtis is a relative too. You got to talk to your grandma. Okay. All right. I'm proud of you all. I'm proud of all of you here at Shroder. Class of 2021, 12 or 13 years ago, you started this educational path as little people, wide-eyed, excited, playful, curious, eager to learn the next new thing. Look at you now, pretty much grown up. You're not grown till you're 21 and paying your own bills, by the way, okay? Pretty much grown up, having completed years of homework, assignments, projects, papers, ready to leave here this evening with that piece of paper that says, I did it, graduated 2021. For what you have learned in school, valuable as it is, it's only a beginning of a lifelong education process built on experience. When you walk out these doors, these experiences will vary. At times, they will be quite challenging. But be assured that you will learn so much more by staying focused on your goals, living life with character, humility, and integrity, and giving back to the community that pulled you through. I want you to remember that. Graduation marks the end of another chapter in your life. And when you walk out of here with that diploma, you enter this new chapter prepared to soar to greater heights. Class of 2021, I stand here tonight so very proud of your endurance over these past couple of years. And on behalf of the Board of Education, I congratulate you and your families, wishing you the best of what life has to offer. You are ready. You are CPS strong. Thank you, have fun, and be safe.
Thank you, Board President Jones. So at this time, I would also like to give our Director of Human Resources, Mr. Paul McDowell, an opportunity to share a few words. Mr. McDowell.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Parents, students, I promise what I have to say will take under less than an hour, and then we'll be done. Just kidding. See, you're paying attention. I'm glad to see that. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Paul McDowell, and I'm the Director of Human Resources. And I am so glad to be here on behalf of our Superintendent, Laura Mitchell, and her executive team to be here to celebrate such an accomplishment for our students from Shroder High School. When we look back at what you have all endured over this last year and a half, it's amazing, and I'm so glad that we're here together, and I'm so glad that we have guests here with us as well. Imagine what the class last year went through on our virtual graduations. I am so glad to be here to see faces smiling behind the mask down a little bit, but smiling at me. I love it. Great smile. So it's always hard when you follow the board president because what she shared is so true. But I also think of what your class valedictorian, salutatorian said, and also Mr. Williams. This has been a journey that you guys are on. And congratulations for making the first part of your journey complete. I gotta commend you. In the work that I do on a daily basis, which I've done for 17 years, you do not know what you have done to yourselves for the rest of your lives. This high school diploma means so much as you take those next steps in your career. I was so excited to hear we have people going on to college, the military, entrepreneur. That is so awesome. So what I would encourage you is, one, this is a journey. It's a path. That's what I heard Ms. Jones say. It's a path. This is the first part. Congratulations on the first part. And I encourage you to stay focused on the next part. Whatever that is for you, that next part, stay focused. And I think we'd be remiss at all if we didn't acknowledge the individuals that we have here with us tonight. So follow my directions, stay seated. Parents, guests, please stand. Please stand. Please stand. Students, point to your guests that you have here, and let's congratulate our parents, our guardian, our grandparents, our brothers and sisters that are here celebrating with you tonight. Students, graduates, we needed these people to be here to help you get through this, and you remember that as you move forward in the next path of your career. Congratulations, Shroder Class 2021.
Thank you, Mr. McDowell. He usually always has a way of getting us fired up, but not like that, so thank you very much. So, at this time, we're getting ready to move into some of the official part of everything that everybody's been waiting for. All right. Board President Carolyn Jones, that's the proud principal.
Mr. Williams.
Oh, yes.
I have some words for them.
Well, as the principal, I do make mistakes at times, so we'll back up a few steps. Ms. Garcia?
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to read it because otherwise I'm going to go everywhere with my thoughts. Once somebody told me that life is like a train ride full of boarding and landings, dotted with accidents, pleasant surprises in some stops, and deep sadness in others. At birth, we got on the train and made some people who we believe that will there forever with us, our parents and family. Unfortunately, the truth is other. They will get off at some station, leaving us orphans of their love, friendship, and their irreplaceable company. However, this does not prevent other people from getting on board who will be very special to us. Here comes our brothers, friends, and teachers. Of the people who take this train, some do it as a simple ride. A few would only find sadness on this journey, and there will be others who, moving up and down on the train, would always be ready to help whoever needs it. Many, when leaving the train, will leave a permanent emptiness and will be forever missed. Others will go so unnoticed that we don't even realize they have left an empty seat. Some passengers who are very important to us are sitting in different cars, forcing us to travel separately from them. But even though we can no longer sit next to them, we can still reach out. You and I have been sharing this same train of life for a few years, sharing all kinds of moments. Our trip together was full of challenges, dreams, moments of laughter, tears, doubts, anger, waits, and goodbyes. Now we have arrived at a station when you and I are going to take a different one to continue our trip. We are not the same person that boarded the train. We have changed because all the things we learn from each other. Remember that the train never returns, so let's make your journey in the best possible way. Let's try to relate well with all the passengers, looking for the best of them in each one. Let us always remember that at some point along the way, they may hesitate, and we will probably need to understand them, since we too will often hesitate, and there will be someone who will have to understand us. Never take anything or anyone for granted, since nobody owes us anything. Never give the leftovers, because that is not giving, it's just a handout. Always be grateful, thankful that in your journey you have encountered those quiet, unselfish angels that open themselves to help you. Always make sure that you do your best to fulfill your promises, whether the commitment is to yourself or to someone else. Making a promise is a commitment that you will keep your word. It's a commitment that reinforces the trust. The great mystery in the end is that we will never know in which station we'll leave the train, much less where our companions will get off, not even the ones sitting next to us. I know that when I get off this train that we have been sharing, I will feel nostalgic, sad. I know that. But I hold on to the hope that at some point you will make back into my train, even if it is just to say hello. What will make me happy is to think that I help you grow in some way, the same as you help me. Now I know how to bounce like a professional, how to click my nails, how to be more patient, how to be a better listener, so I don't have to call Sharkeisha that often. My munchkins, let's make the rest of our trip a smooth one. Make it worthwhile. Let's do so much for you and others so that when the time comes to disembark, your empty seat leave longing and fond memories for those who remain on the trip. To all of you who managed to get a place in my heart, I wish you the best and the happiest journey. Love you.
All right. So at this time, we will have the conferring of the diplomas. Board President Carolyn Jones, Taylor Bruner, would you join me? Board President Carolyn Jones, as the proud principal of Shroder High School, I confidently certify that the candidates presented here this evening, the class of 2021, have met all the mandates, requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Ohio and Cincinnati Public Schools.
I confer that the Shroder High School class of 2021 has met all of the requirements associated with the Ohio Department of Education, Cincinnati Public Schools, and the North Central Accreditation Association. On behalf of the Board of Education for Cincinnati Public Schools, I would like to present these diplomas to the class of 2021 to Miss Taylor Bruner. Congratulations. I give you an elbow.
Board President Jones, on behalf of Class of 2021, it is my honor to accept these diplomas.
Ooh, this is the point we've been waiting for. All right, y'all ready? All right, so am I. So we will now have the graduates come forth to receive their diplomas. Ms. McFerrin and Mr. Lawrence will read the names of the graduates who will walk up on the stage to receive their diplomas. So I'm asking all the guests, please acknowledge your student, but be respectful of the others. Thank you very much.
Is that a good one? Yeah.
Okay, now we're ready. Bethia Moore. Layla Ndiaye. Kayla Igurutaye. Taylor Bruner.
Sakna Theum. Soraya Lackey. Micah Sanders. Daniel Collins. Taylor Godfrey. Curtis Underwood. Ariana Williams Sadler. Travion Tyler. Alan Evans. Marcus Brown.
Congratulations. Nehemiah Bassett. Jeremy Belcher. Congratulations. Amina Bond. Layla Bond. There go Boots. Elijah Boots. Kayvon Boyd. Congratulations. Isaiah Brandy. Way to go, Carol. Miracle. Cameron Brown. Jalen Bush. Good job, James. James Bell.
DeAndre Carter. Ryan Clifford. Jeremiah Cobb. Mahala Collins. Gabriel Craig Warner. Kevin Davis. Summer Dorsey. Kaylin Fields. Jalen Edmondson. Zion Gaines.
Yeah, he's got it. Jacoby Gilliam. Congratulations. Deja Gillian. Congratulations. Michael Graves. Robert Green. Dana Hamilton. Isaiah Hamilton. Tanera Hampton. Jewel Hawkins. Leland Hodges. Isaiah Howard.
Brendan Johnson. Vaughn Johnson. Gary Jones. Isaac Jones. Lucky Jones. Dynasty Curse. Kayla Love. Jayla Mays. Jamel McCarter. Sean Miller.
Deanna Montgomery. Azaria Moore. Kamar Poindexter. Camila Poindexter. Ariana Powell. Courtney Rankin. Congratulations, Sam. Samantha Redmond. There you go, Devin. Devin Reese. There you go, Mayana. Mayana Reed. Santasia Richard.
Jaden Richardson. Kamaria Richardson. Justin Roman. I got it. Got it. Barama Sanogo. Thank you. Ayana Taylor. Faith Taylor. Sana Thornton. Jamel Tucker. Saywan Waller. Keontae Ward.
Ronnie White. Way to go, my dude. Christopher Wilder. Alexis Woods. Malik. Yeah. Malik Woolard.
We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Give them a big hand. Congratulations, 2021. Shroder High School. All right, awesome. Woo. All right. I just said clap. Yeah. All right. At this time, we would like to pay tribute to the 2021 class, Shroder High School, with a song from Taylor Bruner. Taylor.
to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish that we here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. The memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feels like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts some days, but everything gon' be alright. Go raise a glass and say, here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Ooh, toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you. Do 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 do. Memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, when I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feels like an ember and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you that you know I'll never drop. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts some days, but everything gon' be alright. Go raise a glass and say, here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Ooh, toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you. Do 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 do. Memories bring back you. Yeah 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 yo. Memories bring back you.
So there's hidden treasures everywhere in life. And give Taylor another hand, that's awesome. Hidden treasure. Ooh. It gives me great pleasure to present to you the class of 2021. Right. All right. So we're asking at the end, as we get ready to close out, we're asking all the parents to remain seated during the recessional. Then you will be able to meet your graduate out front once they get out there, pictures and everything. So at this time, I would like to have Kayla to join me, please. I don't want to butcher anything.
Please stand, graduates. You may move your tassels from right to left.
Shroder High School class of 2021, you have officially graduated. What's up, Day Armin? I told him I'd give him a few minutes. Graduates, as promised, I said I would give you a few minutes if we want to go ahead and get out of here. If you get back to your spot, congratulations. You sing with the music, and then we'll be receding out of here. You ready to go? You guys are the best. You ladies are the best. Thank you. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. Awesome. Great. UC, we're ready for the music. Class of 2021, congratulations. Take the other one off. Congratulations, the class of 2021. Parents, thank you very much for coming to celebrate with us. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.